bring development and not greetings from President William Samoei Ruto. Those are not my words, but the words of Baringo electorates, to whom have blatantly warned their leaders against taking greetings left, right, and center from President William Samoei Ruto to them. All they want currently is nothing other than development. Remember, we are all alive to the cognizant fact that currently very many citizens have begun waking up to the reality that the kind of politicians that we've been having have been taking us for a ride. That is why people are waking up to the reality that the politicians have been taking us for fools. And that is why currently they had to warn their leaders that they no longer want greetings from President William Samoei Ruto other than development. Here's the clip on what warning they were sending not only to their leaders but also to President William Samoei Ruto.
Mtulete salamu, mtulete maendeleo. Unajua wabunge wa Bomet wakikuja kila mara, anakuja anatuambia mnasalamiwa na president, mnasalamiwa na president, msikuje na salamu, tumesalamika, mtulete maendeleo.
And from that man's sentiments, it is evidently clear that those people want change, and they're already tired of the kind of lies that their leaders have been peddling to them. I am honestly glad that a vast majority of Kenyans are currently well informed of what the government should be doing to them, and they won't relent in seeking what is rightfully theirs, because as per the constraints of the Constitution, whether they voted for the government in power or not, it is their constitutional right for development projects to be taken to those areas. This is not something that they should be pleading or begging for. It is their constitutional right that whether they voted for the regime in power or not, it is their constitutional right for development projects to be taken to them. And I am honestly glad that people have begun waking up to the reality, because since time immemorial, politicians have been taking Kenyans for a ride. And as of the time of this broadcast, it is evidently clear from that man's sentiments that those are days bygone when politicians will come full Kenyans, then get into their serves and drive away. Very many Kenyans have always believed that the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's tenure was the worst to rule in this country. But from where I sit, I honestly have a totally contrary opinion to that, because during Uhuru's tenure, he experienced the worst, including COVID-19 and the drought that struck Kenya. But I kid you not, President Ruto has had and will have the worst in his tenure, because ruling at this time and era when everyone, including the Gen Zs, are fully informed of what the Constitution contemplates and what the government ought to do for its citizens, I kid you not, this is going to be his worst, because everyone is fully aware and entitled of their rights. So how is he going to maneuver and manage on how he is going to lie to Kenyans when everyone is fully aware? And that is why you see him being in his lowest in each and every time that when he's supposed to do what is right and he chooses not to, people already are out to the streets to demonstrate. And a very good example is during the Finance Bill 2024 rejection. People had aired their opinion that the taxes that they were going to impose were very punitive, but guess what? They were trying to push the same to Kenyans. And the kind of retaliation that they got, I kid you not, it went down in history as the worst that has ever happened in this country. So if President Ruto thinks that that was the worst, I kid you not, if he fails to change his ways, the worst may come soon or later. For any simple mistake that the government does, then they get retaliation with people being in the streets. And I can give you, I anticipate of another mega demonstration if at all the government won't listen to its electorate. With the current ongoing proposals of term extension of all the senators, MCAs, member of parliament, and the president, I kid you not, if they fail to take or hold on to the people's opinion, I kid you not, it's going to be worse than the demonstrations that were witnessed during the reject finance bill 2024. Because I honestly wonder, why would President William Samoei Ruto want to use a 19th century mentality to solve a 21st century problem that is totally overtaken by events and dead on arrival, because it can't work and it has never worked. So President William Samoei Ruto should rightfully do as per what the Constitution dictates, because one step mistake, he is going to plunge this country into chaos. And if that time comes, I kid you not even the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is going to rescue him from the position that he will find himself in. So he must be very, very, very careful. But from where I sit, that has just been my opinion. If by any chance you do have a contrary opinion to mine, you can as well feel free to drop them in the comment section and I'll give them a right of reply right away. And by any chance, if you've been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, you can as well consider hitting on the subscribe button. Thank you and may God bless you.